Hello and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club, and wow, Sayori been going really tough time. I wonder what's gonna happen with her. I'll just have to see. Sayori just ran off. I'm left helplessly standing in the front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. Or was there? The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but is she even coming? What happened to her? But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparation for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes by myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Yeah, that shouldn't be too difficult to do. Natsuki's already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monika, I'm sure the event will be great too. Mount C! You're the first one here. So I am, as everyone else. Thanks for being early. That's fine. I thought at least Yuri will be here by now. Monika is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monika would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I thought we'd be performing one of the ones we wrote ourselves. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Well, I want to, but... yeah, she overslept again. Or worse. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me about yesterday. What? You only just remembered that? And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only say it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all, yeah. Ahahaha! You should take a little responsibility for her, Mount C. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. What? How do you know about that? You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Exchange? Monika, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. What? But... I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. What? How much do you know? Eh? Monika is being friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? No, Missy. Don't change the subject. How much do you know? And how do you know it? It came out really nice. Yeah, sure. Ugh, you idiot. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poems from ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. Oh no. It's one I haven't read before. Something dark. Get out of my head, get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But the poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Ooh, that seems more like a gateway to madness than a poem. Oof. Ah! What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Mount C? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Mike calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal, to at least wait for her or help wake her up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and all I want to give to her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. Oof, I have a bad feeling about this. I swallow. I can't believe I end up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That's more like something a boyfriend would do. In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on the door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. Where is she? I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Sayor! What have I done? What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I'll be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession? That have to be what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swirling thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. I just spent more time with her. Walked her to school. Gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship. Then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. It's in some game where I can reset something and try something different. I only had one chance. I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt for me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 End. But what if... What the... What? What happened to it? Oh. Broken what? What if I could change? I mean... I have this earlier save. What? What? What the? Oh, what? What? What the heck is going on? This... Oh, see an annoying girl running from this... What? My George self. Girl is... What? Good friends into it. What? You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself make a day, but just kind of works out because you know each other for so long. We used to walk to school. Wait. Something feels off. Just... What? What? What the heck? It's not a school day like any other. Mornings are usually worse, being surrounded by couples and friends walk to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. What's going on here? I always tell myself it's about time to meet some girls or something like that. I have no motivation to join any clubs. Perfect content being on leverage while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but not like there'll be any girls in anyway. What's going on here? School is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to deal with. Guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. See? What? Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We know each other, well, we barely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile like at me generally feels a little... What you come by here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for supplies to use for my club. You know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Ahaha, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. What was that? Something's definitely wrong with this game. Literature? Sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? Haha. Can't be embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. What? 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 What happened? What happened to my save slots? I'll put a new one there just in case. I'll have to investigate what's going on here. That'll do for now. I'll see if I can work out what's going on in the next episode. Bye bye for now. Makes me really happy. Then why are you crying? That you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
You jerk, she says with a smile. Natsuki hits a fist to my chest.